Sunshine. Very focused on the wall. Oh, good girl. I know, Bubs. These flies are so annoying. Oh my, what was that? Hey, birdie. Rooster's being loud, huh? The old lady knows playing. Oh, I need to clean your ears, don't I? They've been bothering you a little lately, huh? I know, I need to get that done. Keep forgetting a rag to clean them out with, though. Yeah, I do. Oh, the old grunts. And she's going out farting. Oh my word. Okay. My phone is plugged in. I just have to watch her behavior. She colicked last night, so I have to watch and see how she does. And she's doing pretty good. It's hot right now, so she's never as perky. So that was quite the scare she gave us last night. Thought we were gonna lose you, huh? But you hang in there, okay? Good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, her mane is so gross. Oh wow, like lots of people joined. I'm just hanging out with my horse, Sunny. She colicked last night, so I have to keep an eye on her all through the night. I'm camping out in my mom's car. So I got pillows and blankets back there, and I'm going to check on her every couple hours throughout the night, but thought I'd start off with a live stream. Is that rubbing? Oh. Okay. Sassy. That's good though. Getting your sassy personality back. So yeah, last night, my mom and I were gonna go and pick blueberries or pick a bunch of blueberries. And so my sister lives right over there in a house on the other side of that tank and manure pile. So we have a baby that we're taking care of right now, fostering. So we were gonna drop him off so we could pick blueberries. But then we're like, oh, well, we have to head down here. My mom had some stuff that she had some feed to drop off. Sorry, it's a mess in here. I need to clean. It's been chaotic. But some stuff for the chickens that she had to throw in there. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just cook feed Sunny. Otherwise, it's not going to get done until after we're done picking blueberries. And that's probably not going to be till 9. So the flies are really bugging her today. I feel really bad. I need to get a better fly spray. But yeah, so we came over here and it was like 7 o'clock and I came in the stall to grab her hay net. And she kind of walked in and she was like she could almost like not walk on like her legs. She was wobbly. And I was like, okay, this is not okay. So So I kind of looked at her, and then I noticed she felt really cold too. And I don't have a thermometer in here. I've been meaning to get one. I do have one now, but didn't have one before today. But I just knew that like she was really cold to the touch, and then she came out here and was like right there, and she started pawing really hard, and she paws when she's excited, but sorry about that. Anyways, she paws when she's excited, and this was definitely not her excited pawing. This was not normal, and she just was like lethargic and not really standing on her own 2 feet. And then I listened to her guts because a friend said that a good way you can tell if a horse is going to colic is by listening to their gut, or like listening to their stomach. And if their stomach is making rumbling noises, then they should be fine. And if it's not, if you can't hear any noises, then you got problems, and it's likely colic. So I didn't hear any, and she was cold, so I told my mom, I was like, you need to call the vet. So she called my dad and had him call the vet out. And him and his wife, which his wife, I don't really know if she's like vet, like a proper vet, or like an assistant or what. I just know that she's always helping with like the horse clients. I don't know if maybe she's just like, I'm kind of guessing, oh, she's tired. I'm guessing she's more or less an assistant or something to help with the horses, because they can, be a little bit harder to handle. But so, and also our vet has a broken pelvis because he got thrown off a horse. But he and his wife came, and he looked over Sunny, took the temperature. She was 95, I think, or 90. I think it was 95. And her normal temperature is 99, anywhere from 99 to 105, I think, or somewhere 101, 105. I think it might be 101. I don't know. I don't remember. I have it written down. But yeah, so she was low, and I kept her walking around till they got there, so that was like 25 minutes before they got there. But anyways, they got there, they checked her over, no gut sounds, her gums weren't looking right, and so it was definitely colic, and he said that it was pretty bad. And so he gave her like an IV injection of Banamine. At least I think that's what he said it was. I was so overwhelmed and worked up, like I was trying to hold back tears. I was not, like, this is literally one of my worst fears, is colic. Like, I am petrified of colic and choke and stuff like that. I don't want to lose my baby. But so he gave her that, and it kind of helped. It helped out in the start. She was feeling more comfortable. We walked her around until she got used to it, or like till it kicked in a little more. And then he put a tube in her nose into her stomach. So through her nose into her stomach. I don't know if you've seen that before. I didn't realize that they put it in their nose. I knew, but I had forgotten. Anyways, oh yeah, you get that fly. You get that itch. I just gotta watch her and make sure she doesn't show signs of pain, like pawing and rolling. But I know she's probably getting a little restless and irritated with the flies. It's starting to cool off, so she wants to move around a little more because it's been so hot. But anyways, he tubed her Epsom salt and then dumped a bunch of mineral oil in her stomach. So then we had to wait. Then after that, it was kind of a waiting game, and the hope was that she would poop out the that by tonight she will her poop would have had like an oily look in it, and that means that there wasn't a blockage and everything was going through and stuff. So that was, which it did. Spoiler, it did. Or enough that we were happy with it. But anyways, so he did leave us with a syringe of Banamine, oral paste, and he also left us with 2 injections, which were they had a mild sedative in it too. So right after they left, she was showing signs of pain. She was she wasn't trying to roll or anything, but she was still pretty out of it, lethargic, and she was pawing. And so I texted her and I was like, so when do we do this? And she's like, okay, give her one of the shots. So we gave her one of the shots last night, and I swear it helped basically instantly. So my mom and we actually parked right at the edge of the fence there, and right at the end there in her car, and we both slept out in the car all night, and then we just kind of took turns waking up and going and checking on her. I did a lot of my mom peeked out on her and whatnot. I kind of just relaxed in the car when I wasn't going out and looking at her or watching her. So yeah, we parked there. That way we could see if she drank out of her trough, which I cleaned. And then in her stall, we stripped it completely. Yeah, I have a little chair and charger in there. There's her wet hay that she's getting currently. So then we put 6 barrels of shavings in here, and because she's got mats, she normally only gets 1. So, and then I added an extra bucket of water to make sure. Yeah, she's searching for food. She's like, I don't know how I feel about that wet hay. I really liked the fresh grass I was getting. But anyways, so she ended up doing really, really good. She didn't even think about rolling. She didn't think about pawing. And she actually, okay, so this is funny. My dad is for the longest time, he was very anti-horse. And he's not anti-horse anymore. He never really was anti-horse. He is a big animal lover, but he was no, horses are hay burners. They don't make money, which they really don't unless, even unless you're a breeder or anything. But to have it as a hobby, they don't make money. They just cost a lot of money. So he was very no, you're not getting a horse. No. So I begged and begged and begged and begged, and I would get lessons occasionally. When I was little, I got lessons, and then a little before I got Sunny, I was taking lessons at a barn, and then they stopped doing the lessons, and then I started with Sunny again. Or then I got Sunny, sorry. Anyways, that's me rambling. So, he was very no, I don't want a horse. We're not getting a horse. So I didn't get her until I started paying for it, or saving up and paying for it. So once I was old enough, my dad actually started paying me, because before it was just chores. You kind of have to do it, learn and then once, basically how my dad does it is you do the chores, you help out with the chores, and once you've proven to him, this is his kids, mind you, not other people's kids. It's us kids. But once you prove that you are responsible enough for the job and stuff, then he does start paying you, or once you hit a certain age, he'll start paying you for it. And then, so yeah, I was getting minimum wage, and I slowly just started saving up for her, and then I finally got her after such a long time. What do you see, sunshine? But anyways, it took a lot of convincing to get him, or get her. But now it's hilarious because my dad comes in here and he's always got to give her a carrot, and she's his buddy now, and it's just hilarious because he was so against it, and yet he loves Sunny so much. like constantly today. He asked me several times between last night and now. He's asked me like, "Oh, is she okay? Like, how is she doing?" Because I mean, he's owns this whole dairy, so he's got a lot of other stuff on his plate, so he can't be like right here with us and seeing everything that's happening as it's going on. And she's mine, so she is my responsibility. But anyways, so she was like trying to sweet talk my dad into giving her a carrot because she's got my parents wrapped around her hoof so tight. And so when he came in here, she was sweet talking him to giving her a carrot, and then he didn't because he wasn't allowed. And then so we just kind of noticed like right away she felt better, more comfortable, more alert. She was constantly trying to find like grass under the edges of the fence and eating it like she is now. And so that was, yeah. So like, I don't know if she'll do it now. I should probably plug this fence in soon before she realizes that she can actually get out, or figures out that she can get out, because she did that once. But yeah, she ended up doing really good through the night. We watched her closely. We watched how much she drank, which I'm not gonna lie, I really wish that she would drink more water. She has started drinking a little more than what she was, so I'm very happy about that. Oh, look at that stretch. She'll pop that knee down and get on her knees and try and eat. Oh, or not. Yeah, I know, the flies, Sunshine, I know. They are so bad. But anyways, so we put a blanket on her too to help with her temperature, to help hopefully warm her up. And we just watched her through the night. She started making lots of really loud gurgly noises. She peed, which was super good, like, to start with. And then we were just kind of patiently waiting for a poo. And so, ow, Sunshine. She's like, why don't I get grass anymore? So we were waiting for her to go poop, and yeah, just it took forever. She didn't end up going poop until like she went like a teeny tiny, like she dropped like 2 pebbles at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then it slowly started coming in, and then 5:45, I think, or at 5 I texted the vet's wife because she's been talking to me and helping me with all this, and just kind of informing the actual vet and having him, like, basically she's been the little what's it called, she's been the one that's been sharing the information back and forth and helping me and answering questions and stuff, so I'm not bothering the busy man. But she did end up going to the bathroom, and which was so good, or she went poop, and then a little bit, just those 2 tiny little bits, but I was so happy about that, I didn't even care. And then I did text her and I told her like, hey, she did go a little tiny bit. And then she told me to give her the Banamine paste at 6. So I gave her that, her dose of that, and then so now she only has one of the injections left. And anyways, so I know, Bubs. I know the flies. Should probably watch and make sure like she's actually biting flies and not. Yeah, okay. I really need to get like a good I need to find like a really good fly spray that actually helps when the flies are this bad. She's got one crawling on her face. Okay, went off. But anyways, we just kind of watched, and then so just before 6, my mom and I had to You coming in? Mom had to go back to Oh, hi, person. I'm so sorry I did not see you commenting. Yes, she colicked last night, and she's still currently getting over it. I think we're out of the woods, but oh, yeah, this girl is my first as well, so I can't imagine how that must, like, I can only imagine how it must have actually felt to lose your horse. But anyways, so she went to the bathroom a little bit, and then we left to go to the house for like 10 minutes because my mom had to she had to take the baby back because he ended up staying at my sister's house. But we couldn't keep him there forever because my sister had to work in the morning. So we had to take him back. So we went to the house, which is just down our path, which is about a mile long. And then, so he went down, she went and did the baby, and I took the car back and waited here by Sunny and kind of watched her and monitored her, and then gave her her paste at 6, which by the time I got back it was 6. And she did poop a little more, so I was super happy about that. It was a small poop, but oh my word, I never thought I would be so excited about poop. Or say it so much in a day. But I was very... Oh, I bet my dad's around the corner on the 4-wheeler. I won't put his face on the internet, though. That's an alarm. My bad. So, oh, there's the queen. Hold on. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure what that was, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything I had to deal with before it dies. So anyways, she did end up going to the bathroom a little bit. And then slowly throughout the day, she still was doing good. I kept updating the vet and talking to her. And I ended up having to stay with her pretty much all day. And the vet, through the night, she did get to go out twice for 5 minutes and eat a little bit of grass, which I was really thankful that there was a heavy dew last night, so there was a lot of water on the grass, which was good for her. And so that was really, really nice. But anyways, the vet said after that, so long as she was doing good and improving, just keep an eye on her, take her temperature, and then so long as she's doing good, that I could just go and graze her for like 10 minutes every hour. So I had to stay with her pretty much all day. There was only 2 times that well, there was technically 3. I had to run back to the house and use the bathroom and grab some stuff. And then so I ended up having to stay here with her the whole time. And I did eventually around 1-ish, or 12:45-ish, 12:30, around 12:30, after she had her grass and stuff, I did go back to the house and kind of just relax and unwind, because I was really freaking out about whether she would actually poop this oil out through her system, because I don't remember if I said so earlier, but the oil, obviously it's there to loosen some things up, but we also wanted it to we wanted to see it in the poo. So I had to watch for that. And she ended up pooping 8 times between this her first poo, this morning and now. So her total poops of the day was 8 so far. Which very happy about. Very happy about that. I did a little dance every time she went poo because I was just so relieved that she was actually having those bowel movements and that nothing was.
I'm washing my bike.
You're on YouTube.
I hate you.
Haha. That's my annoying nephew, if you're wondering. Anyways, so yeah, she ended up going out every hour about and having some grass. And then, hi, Bubs. Oh, who's that? Hoping they'll give you a treat? Are you gonna fart or are you gonna poo? I would love it if you pooped again. I'll take as much as that as you'll give. Anyways, so yeah, she kept having the bowel movements. She was doing really good. I kind of was freaking out off and on just because I'm a worrywart. And I was worried she wasn't gonna have those movements. And everybody's like, oh, she's fine, she's fine. We actually had her, so down the road we have, what is he doing? Anyways, down the road we have a place, the guy that trims her feet, he owns standard bred racehorses. And so one of the girls that used to work for him, she got a standard bred from him. The only colorful standard bred that they have. And let me say, this horse is gorgeous. He is thick, big, and gray. He's dappled gray with like flea bitten. I don't even know what you'd call that color, like, because he's flea bitten all like in certain spots, and then he's dappled in other spots. And so it's just really, he's really pretty. So she ended up actually walking him. She came and checked on him first, and then later she came with her and walked him all the way down the road because they just live up the road or whatever. So she walked him here, and Sunny got all excited and was like, oh my goodness, it's a boy. So that was cute that she got to actually interact with another horse a little bit, even though she was very dramatic about it. And then, she just kept improving, so finally we were able to give her some soaked hay, which clearly not a fan. So, yeah. I'm going to leave the live stream here. Hopefully you can hear what I'm talking about, because I need to keep an eye on her, and this charger does not go that far. Or maybe I can put you right here. I didn't know. That might be pushing it. I'm sideways.
You got a 5-gallon bucket I can use?
No. I mean, the one right there you can use outside. Just don't get anything in the hay if you're using soap, because I'll be mad. Oh, wow, Sunny. Let me help you with that. Anyhow, Sunny's on monitoring for the next 24 hours. Sunny! I want to brush her. I want to do something with her. Do not get soap in my hair. I will literally not forgive you. Steady, steady. Can you try just keep it away from the hay? Sorry, Riker, but I cannot risk having anything get in her face. Yeah.
Some of that over there.
No. It's gotta stay there. That's where I put all her stuff. Riker, the hay thing is there. Leave it there and don't get soap in there, otherwise you're paying the next colic bill.
What?
You're paying the next bill for colic. And trust me, it's gonna be a hefty one, and I will make you get the surgery if it's necessary. Back
I'm not a
up.
horse, so I can't get the surgery.
I'll make you pay for it.
You broke for that.
So don't get soap in her hair. She's at her fragile state yet. As of right now, she's doing really good with the whole colic situation. So, fingers crossed she keeps that up. Sunny, back up. Come on, back up. Good girl. Stand. Whoa. Oh. Good girl. Okay, tip if you have horses.
Dang it.
When it comes to brushing their mane and tail, don't use the plastic brushes. Use the brushes like human brushes that have the squishy center. Get them from Dollar Store. And then mane and tail is a lifesaver. Really don't ever get knots. Good girl. Well, give me that. Well, stand. If she'll stand still, wiggle her. Okay, you can be wiggling. Stand. Stand. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been keeping my halter on her. Normally, I only ever use the halter when I'm working with her, but I've been keeping it on her. I kept it on her almost all night last night and good chunks of the day because it was just convenient. But I noticed it did rub a spot, and so that's a little sore and sensitive right now. That's horrible. Why wouldn't your vet come out? I think that's really irresponsible. Why just drink? He's acting like it's so dumb to do a live stream, yet he has a YouTube channel and he was begging me to get him more subscribers so he could go live. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you can sue your vet for not coming out when called. I'm pretty sure you can sue them. If they're called, even if it's far gone, they should have, unless the horse was already dead, I think they still had to come out. They still would legally have to come out to check it over. If you called them, honestly, I think even if the horse was dead, you could call them and ask them to do a biopsy or something to find out what it was. I mean, colic is colic, so I'm pretty confident that they have to come out either way. If you call them, they come out. This brush is cheap. This one broke a while ago and then I've never fixed it. I was too lazy to fix it. She's done. Oh. I'm brushing your tail, lady. Patience, please. Stand. Ooh. Ooh. Patience, love. You're much more patient than this. Good girl. Ooh, okay. And she's like, no thanks. It's okay, I'll brush later. Yeah, if you called the vet out right away before he passed, then he needed to come out. He legally was supposed to. Oh my word, my phone is getting so hot, and why is it zoomed in? No thanks. What?
You got a rag I could use?
No. And don't ask. Boys. Wants to wipe off his bike with one of my nice horse rags and stuff. Like, come on. It's only 8 o'clock now. Honestly, I should have brought my little nail stuff. Excuse my lovely double chin. Go ahead, make fun of me. I really don't care. Everybody has them. I brought this cuticle pen because my nails are screaming for help. I don't even care that they're dirty because I don't care if I get this pen dirty. I have way nicer cuticle oil than this. But honey, they need help. I kept them in extensions for like a solid month or two. Like, first it was acrylic extensions done professionally, but then I really hated them. It wasn't that I didn't like the finished result. I loved the finished result of the nail. I didn't like when they went to seal it, it didn't work. Yeah, when horses, I feel like when horses are like when they know they're leaving you, they just become very cuddly. Otherwise, it was just a pain thing that he just. Come on, Sunshine. Yeah, eat some more hay. There's like no cuticle oil coming out of this brush. Boys. My nephew just carried his bike after washing it. I'm like, why didn't you just wash it at your house? Oh, now he's gonna go ride it. This thing is giving me nothing. I'm really sorry that you lost your horse, and I hope that he's happier in horsey heaven. She just sneezed. No rolling thing. Sorry about that. I'm not sure you are good on the floor. This live stream is going to be very boring because I have nothing to talk about. Can you guys like comment things for me to do? Because I am bored out of my wits end. Are you almost done?
It's big night.
Then why are you messing?
I'm trying to clean up this area.
Don't. That's a waste of water.
I'm bored.
Welcome to my life. What you want on the channel live stream, don't you?
Screw that.
Language! Just because this is on an adult setting and not child setting does not mean it is appropriate for these viewers to listen to vulgar language.
I said screw up.
Yeah, still, there are some children on here. Because, you know, they use their parents' accounts. How else do little children have access to these horrible sounds that they should never be even listening to?
Gas.
And what about green skin trinkets? Oh my gosh.
I should have washed my bike like 4 hours ago.
Why?
Yeah, I forgot to grab a drying rack. I don't feel like walking for energy.
Oh, it's a whole 300 feet of torment. Riker, I've been totally not up all freaking night, making sure my horse didn't die on me, and then getting up and going outside, going out there to give her grass for 5 minutes, then after that staying with her all day today, and then taking her out to eat, then walking her around constantly so that she wouldn't colic again, and then all of that again, and then that, and that, and that, and back and forth, without a break, and then when I finally did get to go home, Walker was screaming his little head off. And then I had to come back here and give her hay.
Are you spending the night back there again?
Why?
I'm just wondering.
Yes. Don't you be a nuisance. I'll know everything you do. I got cameras up. Oh, not where you can see them.
Fine by me.
Makes life easier monitoring her.
I would say just, no, don't check them in between 3 and 5.
Why? I have to check her every 2 hours.
We'll check her 3 and check her 5.
Why? Why can't I check her between 3 and 5?
Or 3 and 4:30, something like that.
Why?
You know, the boys do chores, and when boys gotta pee, they pee. Wherever. Forward.
Oh, when they do chores at 3. You mean 3 p.m.?
Yeah.
Riker.
I don't care about 3 a.m. Do whatever you want.
You just said that on a live stream. That's funny. I mean, I guess if you're bored, you can hang out.
Well, didn't smash it. Ran my phone over last week in the tour truck. So now I don't have a phone. My bike's wet and it's drying.
Kitty. Watch Sunny, make sure she doesn't roll her paw.
I think she wants more grass.
Well, no, duh, she wants more grass. She don't want that nasty soaked hay. Doesn't that looks awful? It looks like manure hay. I wouldn't want to eat that. I'd much rather some fluffy, dry hay. But you know, whatever's gonna help her gut, I guess. I cannot wait to see this vet bill. Actually, I can't wait. I wish it wouldn't come. Oh, are you watching the air show?
No, stupid guy on the motorcycle needs to slow down.
Can you lock the coop?
Huh?
What?
She's supposed to be the tall stuff.
Sunshine.
That's scary.
Hi, Tom. Why should I make her walk? Well, she won't. She's not stupid.
Okay,
She had one little buttercup stem in her mouth and she spat it out as soon as it hit her lips. Or as soon as she noticed. And buttercups are toxic to horses, and there's tons in her pens, and she doesn't touch them. Ooh. I'm tired.
I'm never not tired.
You can't complain. You should work for me in the morning.
Hmm?
You should work for me tomorrow morning.
Yeah, my mom never told me I had to. And then, well, biking to the farm, get to the farm, and Grandpa chews me out for not showing up this morning for you, which I just didn't know you. I said, I'm sorry, didn't know I was supposed to. And then I get chewed out for apparently not putting any of the bales straight in the buckets. Bales.
Wait, Grandpa chewed you out because you didn't come to work this morning?
Yeah.
Well, what to say? I mean, you knew Sonny was sick, so you could have offered. Also, Riker, don't be a jerk about my horse, okay? You were a jerk earlier. Is she trying to roll? Or is she just sneezing?
Well, she's standing there looking at me
I'm sneezing.
and licking her nose. She looks mad.
She's tired. She is fighting. She just fought for her life, dude, okay?
Don't call me dude, that's weird.
Dude. Boys are weird. Well, not every boy. Just this boy. He's built different. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream. Nobody's watching. Nobody started watching, and I'm done.